Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thanks for joining me here today in the woods. I wanted to share a really important concept that can really change your life if you understand it. What we're talking about today is investing into our future selves. We're going to talk about what that means, why you should do it, and how to do it in today's video. So, first off, we need to understand that as humans in this present society, we always focus on getting the most pleasure possible. And we do this in such a way where instant pleasures become the focus of our life. We want instant comfort, instant pleasures. And what this does is that we forget, we're blind to the consequences, the future consequences of our actions. We don't take them into account. We just think, hey, this thing's gonna give me pleasure. I'm gonna do it right now. And we don't even take into account like what happens to us in the future. And so, for example, like if we are eating junk food or, smoking or playing video games, whatever it might be, whatever thing that you find instant pleasure from, it's all different for each of us. But whatever those things are, you have to remember that those things are pleasurable in the moment, but they have zero like benefits in the future. And so we have to remember that if there's no benefits in the future but only consequences, just bad things that happen to us in the future because we do these things, then why should we be doing them right now? Instead, what we can do is delay our gratification. Delay our gratification, meaning doing the hard things right now, working out right now instead of eating junk food, instead of lying around, doing some meditations. That sounds boring, but what? It gives us so much focus. Gives us so much mindfulness, gives us so much present and so much awareness. We forget these things. We only want to do the things that are fun, the things that give us the most joy and and pleasure, and those things are just fruitless. They give us no fruit. They reap us no rewards in the future. And so what we need to do to change our lives is actually start the habits right now that give us the rewards in the future, that invest into our future self. It might be hard right now to start these things, especially if this is the first time you ever hear these things, right? But what we can do is, if we want to change our life and to invest into our future, what we do is make small steps. Small habits, a lot of small habits will build up over time and create exponential change. If you read Atomic Habits, you'll know that, or any bunch of books, they always talk about this. You will create exponential change if you do small, good habits. If you do bad habits, you just have exponential like bad improvement. You just exponentially get worse. So, you can choose what you want. But I think if we invest into our future selves, our future self will thank us later, And that's just a crazy concept to know. Like, if we put in the work right now, if we start working out for like 1 minute right now, and you're probably shaking your head thinking like that's too easy, but then you don't do it, and then you don't work out at all. So I think it does have to do with pride, does have to do with ego. Sometimes we have to push that aside and just do something really, really simple today. Do the most simplest thing. Do like a 1 minute meditation. It doesn't have to be long. It doesn't have to be like a 30-minute meditation, just a 1 minute meditation. It can be like, a run around, just down the street. That's it. It can be reading, just a few pages of a book. Starting small, starting very, very small, because our egos tells us, if I try it, I can easily do, this whole workout. You go try it, and you go see, you'll probably fail, right? If you're a level 0, if you're like a level 0 in these different habits, and you can't expect to do well in them right off the bat, because you haven't even trained them at all. So you have to start at the very bottom, doing the most basic habits, doing the very minimum, and then building up over time. And then you'll see that once these habits start becoming actual habits, which I think that it takes like maybe 3 weeks to actually ingrain a habit into your life. At least that's what happened to me. I added some new habits to my life recently. It took me like 3 weeks to actually remember it and be able to do them without having to put down some reminders and stuff. So It takes around 3 weeks. But these habits can change our lives. Just imagine if you work out every single day for the rest of your life, your physique will be insane. You'll be super healthy. You'll have, not as much joint problems or, all these soreness. You feel strong. So why not invest into our future selves? Why not put in the hard work right now and just like enjoy the fruits of our labor in the future? And I know that when we get older, maybe like 10 years from now, I'm not saying that we can stop these habits and enjoy ourselves. I think the grind, this training that we put ourselves through is 24/7 every single day, man. I think every single day we have to do this for the rest of our lives. It's something that, we have to stay on the grind for. So all I'm saying is just invest into your future self. Delay your gratification. Stop, indulging in instant pleasures. Put them aside. Do the hard things right now, the hard, really, really good habits that you don't want to do, and then like see the results in the future. Because what is going to feel better? What's going to feel better? Think about it. You eating a bunch of junk food, or you playing like 6 hours of video games, or watching porn, or doing all these instant gratifying pleasures in the moment when you feel trash right after you do those things. Or doing something like a full workout, right? That, yeah, you might feel tired, you might feel lazy, like I don't want to do the workout today. But once you get it done, you feel like you feel amazing. You feel like a champion, and like that is amazing. That's an amazing feeling. And if you get that, like you'll be changing your life forever. These small wins every single day will put us closer to our best self. And if we keep grinding at it, if we keep doing this every single day, man, the heights that we can gain are just incredible. So I'm just telling you to encourage you to start right now. Start training right now, today, and just put aside all those instant pleasures. Do the hard work and do these things that are difficult. They're gonna pay off hugely in these investments. They're gonna make such huge returns. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got something out of it, and I hope you learned some things. Maybe I should give you some habits to do. Some habits that I do myself is working out every day, running, reading, meditating. I do a bunch of other things also, but those are some great ones to start. And yeah, if you have any questions about it, leave them in the comments below. I'd love to reply to you and continue the discussion if you need any help. And yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.